Hi YouTube, hi YouTubers, hi guys. Wow, welcome back. I don't even know what to say. Welcome back, but I am just doing a video just to catch up and to catch you guys up with what's been happening in my life. Just a quick update, and I just have some things that are very important on my mind, and I wanted to reflect. And I thought, hey man, Bonje, I have a YouTube channel. It's always nice to just share with people, share with you guys some reflections and some things that are very important in my life that could hopefully resonate with you, and we can engage on them, and we can together change our lives for the better. So let me catch you up what's been happening. I'm recording with a front camera, so it's and I have the camera in my hand, so here we go. I really need to get a proper stand. I'm in my bedroom, and so I'm having a good day. I took some days off to spend time with my kids because they're on school holidays, or he's on school holidays. And because of, co-parenting and everything, I try to, make time, be intentional about the time that we spend together. So I can't take the whole week off, as I do work and I'm responsible for a team and for a project, and I have to be mindful of that. But I also think it's very important for me to take some time off just to spend time with her and just have fun and relax and be intentional. Guys, first of all, pardon me if this camera is not really that steady, if I'm not um, it's shaking a little bit. I've decided to put on my glasses because I need to see what I'm recording. I can't see. I really hate wearing glasses. I don't know if I say this often enough, but I really hate wearing glasses. Of all the things that my parents gave me is, poor eyesight. That's the worst. But anyway, let me just get into a life update, and yeah, let's chat a little bit. Okay, so it's been a long year. 2023 has been a long year, but it hasn't been a very. It's been like all kinds of seasons. I feel like I've experienced all the different seasons from the beginning of the year till now. When I talk about seasons, I'm talking about life seasons. I went through very difficult moments. I went through okay moments. I went through quiet moments. I went through winter moments. I'm in a springy moment, not quite um, summer, but fair enough, we're not there yet. But just in terms of life, I feel like I'm in a better space all around, and it's more than anything. It's not even a matter of just like physically things. Everything that I've planned, all my goals have been fulfilled. I've met everything, all my goals at this point. But I feel like just mentally, um, my disposition, just me personally, I like myself. I like where I am, and I'm very aware. There's just more peace. There's more peace in my life, and yeah. So the last video that I did, I talked a lot about my not mental health, but my physical health issues. A lot of the issues are gynae issues. I even recorded a video with a friend of mine on the reproductive health issues that we have. That's been a very big theme in my life this year, a very big theme in my life. Okay, so if you followed my videos, you remember that I had an operation. I forget the terminology now, but I have endometriosis. So I had an operation early in the year. I think it was April, and that operation was to assist me with pain, reducing pain, and the endo. I don't know what they call them. I don't know if they're lesions or it's just like tissue. During the operation, it was burned, and this is supposed to help with pain, okay, to reduce the pain, because you don't get cured from endo as far as I know. So you just have to either manage your pain through constant pain medication and increasing the levels of pain medication. But my doctor then offered to do this operation, and during the operation as well, she decided to give me this injection that has put me on a chemical menopause. I'm 37, but yeah, basically haven't had my period in months. I've been experiencing hot flushes. I've been experiencing hair loss, weight gain, fatigue, all the menopausal symptoms. She said that this may last for about 6 months, so we're not at the 6 month mark yet. So the reason for putting me on a chemical menopause, if I didn't say it in my last video, was to help me, manage the hormones that actually aggravate or activate endometriosis. So the hormone therapy, so the injection that I've got it's a hormone therapy that I don't know if it I forgot actually. I read up on it. She didn't really tell me, but like I read up on it. But the idea is that it reduces your estrogen levels so that I'm not in that reproductive cycle. Put me on menopause so that give an opportunity for post-op for me to recover and to reduce pain. It's all about pain with endometriosis, reducing pain. So that has affected me. It has affected me a lot. And recently I just had a discovery that, I haven't given myself enough grace this whole year for firstly being on that injection, being in a chemical menopause, and all the things that I've been through this year. So yeah, let me talk about that. I quickly, or rather recently, realized that, and I realized this because my partner and I had a big fight, okay? Just about, I'll be open and frank about it, just like household issues where I come across as not contributing to the physical, upkeep of the house and things like that. And in all honesty, I think we have this unsaid rule where I don't do much during the week and he works at home, so I mean I don't know, but I think there was just a thing that you're home, you have some time to actually manage some household functions. When I'm driving the kids to school or I'm at work, at the office, then I don't have that opportunity. By the time I get home, I'm really tired. It's like 5:30. I'm tired. It's time for dinner. Load shedding has somehow visited us here in the East Rand, and so we sometimes, at that time, 5:30, 6 p.m. It's a rush hour to get your dinner ready, cook, and if you know me, 8 p.m. I'm out like a light. I get exhausted. So, and I've been extremely exhausted. I've been extremely fatigued physically, feeling like I just want to sleep. I don't want to engage people a lot. And my mental health has also just been affected, where when I feel down, I really feel down. And I can get triggered to feeling down, easier than before, because I'm a very positive person. Generally, I'm a very positive person. So I had moments of feeling down, just wanting to be by myself, but the biggest thing has been the fatigue, lack of energy to do anything, and just like my whole lifestyle has been since the whole of winter. And I don't know if it was a winter thing or just a combination of everything, but I just last week then figured it out that I actually never gave this whole menopause thing. I never even gave it a good compartment in my life to just really be seen in that space. Like, okay, you know what, you've been through a lot. This is actually putting a lot of strain on your body. I never did. And the fatigue and the lack of interest in doing things, and the lack of even my head has been feeling like I have a lot of things, and like when you live in a cluttered house, and I think this is what people that live with clutter feel like. It's just like one thing piles, one, two things, and three more things just pile up on top of each other, and then you're like, I don't know where to begin with sorting my life out. That's how I felt. And the problem is, if you have the type of lifestyle and you're living with these health issues, you become out of control. I found that I was eating more. I started fasting here and there. I lost track of that, and I started, eating junk because I'm also in a hurry. I want to eat takeaways. I don't have time to cook. I don't want to cook. I don't have time. I felt like I don't have the time to actually be intentional about living. I've lacked intentionality, and that is really the thing that I have discovered of late. And me actually coming back and realizing that I need to create a change, two things happened. I've started feeling quite heavy. I've gained a lot of weight, one, and I don't feel particularly aesthetically feel like I don't look good. Okay, I feel like I still look good even at my biggest, but I don't like not being able to do normal activities that I should be doing, or feel like like I'm heavy and I can't carry the weight. I can't, because this is the biggest. I've never been this big. So that is a that is usually a good motivation for me. Once I start getting to that point of gaining weight where weight gain, where I'm not happy with my lifestyle, like I am not able to live fully. I just want to lounge, I just want to be in bed, I just want to chill. I love being active. I reactivated my gym membership, and I thought at that point I was doing good, and I was like, I'm gonna do amazing. I went to gym that day, it snowed that one time, and after that I didn't. Okay, and I got sick, flu, and I've had flu all of winter, like almost every week, a new strain of flu. So now, like I was saying, what helped me discover that, okay, there has to be a change. I have to start thinking about this cluttered mess in my head. One, I started feeling also like numbness in my legs, my knees were sore. Like, oh my God, how old am I? Literally feeling like you are overweight and your health is gonna start deteriorating really quick. Sure. The second thing was the fatigue, and also the lack of intentionality. Feeling like I'm always tired. I feel like I don't have time. I'm just doing things just to get to the next day. Like, it's close this page, get to the next page, close this page, get to the next page. And I got awareness of that feeling and that place in my life, and I felt like, hi man, I know like I need to lose weight because I can feel like I'm getting weight, but like the the clutter in my head, it really affects me in terms of where do I start. I know I need to lose weight. I know I need to fast, and I can fast, I can gym, but it's too many things, and I feel like I don't even have time to process, to sort out the mess. And it was an issue and a question of like lack of intentionality when it comes to living. And that's where it started. And the third thing, I guess, it's also just acceptance of, how did I get here? Is there a possibility that this clutteredness that I feel in my head is a result of mood instability? One of the things that my gynae told me about the injection, which I never really took serious, and this was the light bulb moment for me, like I think 2 weeks back. She said that, oh, I gave you this injection, it's for this and this and that, help with the endometriosis. It's really gonna hit you hard on your moods. And she made like a face like, and she said, if it gets too much, come back to me. I told you guys, my medical aid has run out, so the things that I address, that I attend, is like when I'm really feeling like I'm dying. So yeah. So, but when I thought about it, I'm like, I have not given myself enough grace. So 2 weeks ago, I felt like, you know what? All these things, like, okay, I feel heavy, I feel this, I feel like I'm gonna start getting sick. I started getting sick, indigestion, things like that. And I'm like, I know I need to do right, but I don't have the energy, the willpower, despite the motivation from what my body is telling me. And I feel like I'm just, oh, it's too much. Everything is a lot in my head. Everything is a lot. Literally, you see what I'm doing? It feels like that. It's like a lot of noise. The noise just doesn't, the volume doesn't go down. And at some point, I'm like, what if I'm not okay mentally? What if I'm actually not okay and I actually need help? Let me tell you, that was a light bulb moment, and it was actually me giving myself grace for the things that I've been through. And I went back and actually went to TikTok and I looked at a lot of the women that have gone through this treatment. And some people that have gone through this treatment are cancer patients, chemo patients, right? And I'm like, this is a serious thing, and I never really considered the hormonal impact and the mood change. And but my point is, with giving myself grace, it's almost like a load has been shifted, and I had to tell my family, I'm like, you know what, I've given myself grace. Like I said, the whole thing started with a fight with my man about me not doing enough, and I was trying to explain to him as well, maybe justifying it as well, that I am so tired. And I feel like nobody really understands that. Like, when I'm tired, I'm absolutely tired. It's not laziness, it's not whatever. I'm just absolutely tired. And now, with me actually being aware and giving myself grace, it gave me a certain, it just, I think I just got awakened to the possibilities of change, and that this is actually a thing that that possibly needs treatment. And it's almost like giving it a platform, or putting light to the situation. I think that's the actual term. Putting light to the situation. Like, it's not nothing. You're not going through nothing or just nothing. You're going through something, and you need to love yourself through the thing. And I had to tell my family, like, guys, I know you say, my love, you say that I don't do much, but I'm gonna do what I can do, and please allow me, because now I'm starting to feel guilty about, oh, I'm not even doing much, I'm just lazy, I'm doing this. And that is problematic to also my healing. I'm never gonna get out of the situation when I keep feeling like that. Then I sat down with him and I said, we have to have an agreement on what limits, what expectations. Beyond that, if I say I can't do it, I can't do it. And like, that's just my stance. I need to go back to myself and need to start. If it means going back to my doctor, going back to my doctor. If it means taking time just for intentionality, reflecting, peace of mind, doing nothing, focusing on myself and my wellness, I need to do that. So that's what I started. So that's the mental shift. That's where I am. So where are we now? Now that I had a mental shift, or some sort of like awareness of, the issues of fatigue and this hormonal imbalance, what they've done to my mood and possibly to my health, and just my overall view of life, lack of intentionality. Um, the awareness then said, okay, when you like accept or not, then you look for solutions in that direction. And I feel like also solutions come in the spirit, and I thank God for that. And I mean, guys, I had challenges. When you think of cooking, like, what am I gonna cook? What am I gonna wear? It's like such a lot. It felt a lot. What am I gonna wear tomorrow? The whole week I have to figure out all these things. I have to figure out. I just wanna like get to school, drop off my kid, pick them, like eat, work, punch out, punch in, like, and then let me sleep. So you forget to live because you're just surviving. You're just yeah, you're trying to just survive, I guess, and just do what you're responsible for at a bare minimum. One of the key things that I've started doing is being more physically active. I don't know where the energy came from, but like push myself a little bit more. Right. It started there. I also started thinking about the clutter. How to process the clutter. I gave myself time. I took time off and I gave myself time to just be and just process the clutter. In processing the clutter, there's two things that I decided to do. Was to plan my life ahead. I don't want the work of actually thinking about what must happen, about the important things that I'm supposed to be doing in my life. Let's say cooking, let's say managing the house, let's say things that are important to me, be it my academics, be it even just like how I look, what I want to achieve, my plans for the rest of the year, physical health. But I've had to actually put down a plan, remove everything that has to do with health and wellness, put it, align it, and see what's happening. Food. What are we gonna eat? What else? My goal. What do I want to achieve? Eat less, etc. Plan your meals for the week. I've had to now sit down and write, what am I gonna cook for the whole week? What am I gonna wear for the whole week? In my head, on my notes, I have plans. I've got, notes on what meshes with what, because I just didn't have that's how tired I've been, and the lack of capacity where it's even difficult to just decide what do I put on, how do I so I wanted to just share that with you guys. That's where I'm at, and I feel like there's been light, like some sort of feeling light and feeling like I have some sort of control. And now this brings me to this point. Since I decided to jot down the things that I want to achieve on a day-to-day basis, those daily activities, and how I'm going to, like, for example, recipes for the whole week, what I'm going to wear for the whole week. I felt like I'm being intentional about my life. One, and that means that I'm having some level of control in terms of how I want my life, the outcome of my life to be. What the type of outcome I want, I'm setting it in course, right? With putting thought in the things that I want to achieve on a day-to-day basis, how I want to see my day unfolding. I don't just wake up and I actually think about it and I put it down on my notes, and actually I plan it. The most mundane thing, I put it down. And it made me aware that when people talk about health and wellness, experts talk about one of the big goals is obviously losing weight, and it's going to help me with my overall health. Now, if I want to lose weight, or the times I've wanted to lose weight, I've tried to adjust my calorie intake, increase my activity levels. I mean, that's basic 1+1 or 1-1, whatever. Basic maths of losing weight, right? Sleeping more, etc. Those are difficult when you're just doing them from instruction, from just, it's good for you, you gotta do it. And even with food, right? Like when you think like, okay, it's a lifestyle thing, I have to change what I eat. I have to do this. If you don't do it from a point of changing your lifestyle, it's going to be very difficult, because you can start something but actually not be consistent with it long term, because you just adopted something that is very foreign to your lifestyle. Very important. I figured, I figured today that when wellness and health experts talk about a lifestyle change, it's not just like focusing on just working out or adding working out into your life, or adding a particular diet or meal plan into your life. Wholeness, wellness in its entirety, it goes with adopting a new way of living. And I'm talking about like being intentional about living. Okay, a lifestyle includes what time I'm sleeping, what I'm thinking about, the music I'm listening to, the things I'm exposed to, like what entertains me. And over and above that, it's also about, part of lifestyle is giving myself grace. When I'm going through difficult situations and difficult health issues, it's part of an improved lifestyle. Giving yourself grace, loving yourself more is part of lifestyle. So we focus a lot on like change your lifestyle. You change your food, change your diet. You're not consistent. Why? Because a lot of your lifestyle, your life is not just what you eat and how you work out, but it's your mental position, your state of mind, it's your day-to-day functions, like what you wear. Change your lifestyle. Think about like you want to look good. Make plans how you're gonna look good. You want to live in a clean environment. Being cleaner, being my car needs to be washed. When can I do it? I don't have time. Okay, do it on a Sunday. You know why? It's gonna take a lot of time, but this is your time to be alone, away from the kids and your man. And I added something like, no, you'll just buy a coffee thingy there. There's a Seattle coffee bar at my car wash close to my house, and I'm like, that'll be a moment to have that because that's one of the treats that I enjoy. So I'm still new at this. I have also joined a movement, Trove movement and shout out to Anita. I think it's Anita Kumalo. Bumped into her things on, her movement on Twitter, and I followed. We're starting October on the 9th, and lifestyle changes, adding, skipping, cutting out sugar, things like that. But I love the fact that I needed now something to kickstart even the weight loss situation. But I realized as well that I cannot just take a diet, and I can't just take like an exercise plan and say just add it to where I am. I needed to just also declutter, start planning my actual life, and then incorporating all those things. I hope I made sense. Let me think about this. In a nutshell, really what I want to put across is that when you are not going to lose weight, you're not going to change anything permanent, like long-term or permanently, without actually an extreme overhaul on your whole lifestyle. I'm even talking about like prayer, your spiritual life, everything, your love life, your family life, your kids. When you have to address every aspect of your life if you want to lose weight, that's just what I'm realizing. It's not just going to be about me reducing calories and just working out, because the things that make me lose consistency are life issues. I had to declutter, I had to plan, because it's tiring for me, it's complex for me to actually think about how I'm going to manage my house because of the mental health issues I'm going through. I've had to sit down and say, when I am in a good space, draft everything down, put everything down. I am at this place where this is just an awareness. I am in the process of implementing. Like I've said, I'm starting a detox on Monday with the Trove movement, and I want to just consume a lot of that, and being kind to myself, giving myself grace when I'm tired, when I can't do certain things, be okay with that. Do a lot, help my family where I can when I'm really good, and take care of things and don't let things pile up. I'm still open to the possibilities of if I need to go see my doctor for some therapy or treatment to help me with my mood swings, I will have to do that. But I am now settled in the fact that I think I've tried a lot of things to try to lose weight. Intermittent fasting alone, it will not work. You're not going to be consistent. Something in your life is going to creep up and take you down, you know. I hope the next video, when I chat again, I'm gonna be actually more practical and actually more detailed about the little things that I'm doing. Like a day in my life, this is how I now have decided to change my life. Um, yeah. Anyway, that was a catch up session, but hope to see you guys soon, and hopefully this video was interesting to you guys somewhat. But I'm in a good space. Besides all of this, I'm really happy. I'm really happy. I'm happy. I'm happier than I've ever been. I feel like I was definitely in a dark space at some point this year, and it's the light is there. The light is there. The end of the tunnel, as they say. So, guys, thank you. Please don't forget to like this video, make some comments, share. How have you been doing? Mental health. How have you been doing in terms of lifestyle changes? We are in spring. I know a lot of people are trying to get out of the rut of winter and all the layers that we pick up during winter, either mentally, physically. We need to shed them, right? And that's good for our wellness, that's good for our physical health, etc. So what are you doing? People are going to the gym now, people are changing their eating habits, people are sober, leaving alcohol. We're gonna have a video again at some point about alcohol, guys. My body is weaning me from alcohol, like slowly, strategically weaning me off of alcohol. It's a very interesting thing. Very interesting. But otherwise, I'm good, and catch you guys later. This video was really raw. I know I'm shaking a lot. I'm going to be doing a better one next time with more facts on how I am living day to day with this new lifestyle change. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.